Hey everyone, John here, All Miniatures Great and Small, and today Jake and I are going to be playing Flames of War. This time it's going to be a special episode. We're going to be playing using the new German Bagration book.
Yeah, we only just got it.
Yes, yeah. So this is going to be our December. Happy Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you choose to celebrate, but
Holidays.
Holidays, yes. So this is going to be our holiday battle report, and we're looking forward to it. So Jake is taking Bagration Germans, and I'm taking Bagration Soviets. Now, previously, you've been using the D-Day SS book, like almost exclusively.
Yeah, it's a fun book.
It's a fun book,
Yeah.
but now, instead of being hit on 3s, your army is being hit on 4s. You're much better.
Which is going to be
Bad.
awesome.
Bad for the Russians. So, and we're going to be playing a new mission out of the German Bagration book.
Yeah.
So we'll go over that when we show you the board. We're going to come back with the board. But first, let's talk about lists. Jake, do you want to go over your list first?
Yeah, so I'm going to take an assault gun, a Stug assault gun battery today. So I have my HQ Stug, just the one Stug, right? Just one.
Yeah, there's one in the HQ.
Yeah, one HQ Stug. And then 3 units of 3 Stugs, which is pretty normal for what you see for Stugs. In the same core formation, I also have a unit of tank escorts, I believe they're called.
Yeah.
So they can ride on the Stugs, which is cool.
I forget the exact pronunciation. Whenever I see it, I think it's a bagelette. I'm thinking,
like
bagels.
Bug Light?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
But I like bagelettes better.
Okay.
Especially with cream cheese. But, yes, so you got 10 of those. And that's your core formation.
Yes, yeah. So, yeah, I got the infantry. So, yeah, they can ride the tanks, which is pretty cool. Today I already know I'm defending, so they probably won't be riding today. But they're still really cool, and they have SMGs and whatnot. They're hard to hit, so...
Not SMGs, they have assault rifles, which are
that's
even
right.
better.
Yeah, so they're pretty cool. I really hope we can use them to good effect this game, but we'll see. Then, outside of the core formation, I've got my 2 trusty-dusty anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, they're always there.
Always there. 2 88s, just as trusty as the aircraft guns. 2 Pumas, which I also like to play with too. Typically I run out of points at this stage, and Pumas are what's there.
Yeah.
And really there's not a whole lot of stuff to compete with them, and they're always good to take. Taking recon, especially if I was attacking, Pumas would be super valuable, as we've seen several times on the channel. And then lastly, I'm taking 2 Ferdinands.
No, Elefants.
Elephants.
Elephants.
That's what I meant to say.
Even better, because they come with a machine gun. That's like the improvement.
Yeah. So yeah, they're cool. They're ridiculous. I don't know if you really ever need to take them in a competitive setting. But they'll probably be the last ones to die, hopefully, unless they get bombed to death. But they're really cool. AT, correct me if I'm wrong because you've seen the stats, but AT 16. 17.
Yeah.
Front armor 16.
Yeah.
Side armor 8. Yeah, they're just ridiculous. So they're just crazy. So we'll see how they work out. I've never actually used them ever before. I don't really expect them to do anything super great. I have played with, what was the late war German tank? The Tiger
2?
No, not the Tiger 2. It was the one Otto Karius got in. It was his upgrade.
Sturm Tiger?
Sturm Tiger, that's what it was.
Or the Jagd Tiger.
Or no, Jagd Tiger.
Jagd
Yeah,
Tiger.
Sturm Tigers are the artillery one. But Jagd Tigers are similar in just function, and they were always terrible for me, but we'll see how these go.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. It's a 2-unit platoon. It's 26 points. It's a quarter of your army.
Yeah.
But
it's 30 points, I think, for the 2, isn't it?
I don't know. It's something like that.
I think it's 30 points.
But it's one of the units that makes this a German Bagration list. The Bagration book adds a few things that we haven't seen in the German D-Day books.
Which I'll try to be using.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why Jake is taking them.
Yeah. We also have Brumbars, and there's Brumbars in this book, which is cool. So you'll see those eventually.
We'll see those too, yeah. And then I'm taking a Hero Soviet T34 company. Now, here on YouTube, you guys haven't seen me play with it. I've played with it a couple of times on our Patreon.
Yep.
So if you're interested in more Soviet German action, check out our Patreon for additional battle reports. There's already like 4 there,
Yeah.
and we release a new one every month that's exclusive to Patreon. But
We've had some really awesome battles too recently. So.
And but this is the first time the T34 85s are going to be on YouTube, so I'm excited to show them off. I am taking a HQ of 1 T34, 3 platoons, 2 of them with 3 T34s, and 1 of them with 4 T34s. And then also in the core formation, I'm taking a unit of SMG infantry company, and a unit of 57 millimeter anti-tank guns.
Okay.
Then supporting the that core formation, I have 3 IS-2s, the mighty IS-2.
Yes.
Which your elephants kind of laugh at my armor.
I was gonna say they're not so scary now.
Front armor 10 versus 17. So that's no save on my very expensive tank.
Yeah.
And then 3 of the BA-64 armored scout cars, which should be good. And then my ace in the hole, I've got 2 IL-2 Sturmovix.
I hate those so much. Was that in our preview? Or we won't spoil it anyway, but I hate them. They're just the worst.
They consistently have gotten their points back.
Yeah, like every game we played, and we always kind of used to rip into planes just before, but they haven't not worked yet, so.
Yeah. I mean, even if they just get 1 Panther or 1 Tiger, that's usually enough to get their points back.
One thing is worth noting that you didn't bring this time is smoke, which you've brought almost every other time.
Yeah, so in the last YouTube video, you saw me use a Soviet card for smoke.
Yeah.
And I've used it a couple times. I also used it on the Patreon video. So this time I'm going to try it without smoke. I'm not going to try to use that crutch every single battle.
Yeah.
Just so it's not so repetitive. Because some of my army is, you're seeing the same units again. It's just, there's only so many units you can bring in a Soviet army.
Yeah.
And then, so that rounds out my army. Oh, I also have, cards-wise, I only have 3 cards this time. I think I've got Lucky, Make Your Own Luck, and the RPGs for the infantry.
Okay. Yeah, those are pretty standard.
And then you have Lucky.
Yeah.
And one thing should point out, too, is to make your list work and match our collection, 2 of your units of Stugs have a stew in them.
Yeah.
The STUH.
Yeah.
And Stug, I apologize for the pronunciation. Stugs, I know people are going to mention in the comments it's Stug or
Stug.
What have you.
Give it the German flair.
But that's what you got. So you have 2 of those, 1 in each platoon, the Stu H, because they're 1 point cheaper, and it let us get cards and then whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go, guys. We're gonna go ahead and show you the board and get started. All right, the battlefield is set, and the Soviets are advancing. They're pushing into the German lines, and in this battle, the Germans are going to be defending. They're basically falling back in certain areas, and this is one of those battles where you're falling back.
Yep.
So the mission is called Swinging the Sickle, and it's a new mission from the German Bagration book. So the way that this works is, I get a more overview shot of the table. The Germans are defending this half of the table.
Yep.
There are 3 basically strips where objectives can be. 1 right here, closest to me, 1 here, and 1 along the very back edge. Each one of these strips we put an objective. I placed this one here, the closest one to me. I placed this one here in the second strip or line of defense, if you will. And then Jake placed the 3rd one after I'd placed my first 2 back there. So that makes it very interesting. Since it's kind of like fighting with draw, you get to play with your entire force. And you get to have 1 ambush. So you're ambushing your 88s.
Yeah, it was kind of hard to just pick an ambush in this one, but I've been ambushing with them a lot. And they're okay to ambush with. They're not super great. Normally I would do it with like 3 Tigers, right? But since I have 2 guys that are kind of unkillable at the moment, I figured I'd deploy them and let the 88s be in reserve.
That's a good idea. Good idea. I'm kind of terrified of the elephants, which I think I should be.
Yeah.
So you got your elephants over here. You've got your infantry in the woods there in the center of town.
Yeah, and this is basically the farthest forward I could deploy is right about where these guys are.
Yeah.
So I put them there to slow down the advance.
And then you've got
Yeah, my units of Stugs, 1 unit. This unit's kind of in the middle just to deploy to either side, and then this one's in the woods. I basically knew I was going to deploy Stugs spaced apart in the woods no matter what, just because it's fairly advantageous for me. And then my commander's back this direction.
Gotcha.
Just kind of in the middle of the army here.
And you got your Pumas on the backstop?
Yeah, I don't really know what to do with them yet, and the fact that you can, like, just, while the whole battle's going on, if you just, like, drive your cars down the road, I probably won't want to shoot at them with Stugs. So they're kind of around to threaten your cars, so you can't win the game by just, like, driving through the carnage.
So the other thing in this game is you are using the withdrawal rules.
Yeah.
So that means starting on turn 2, your turn 2, you're going to, if you have 6 or more units or tokens, withdraw tokens, you have to pull a unit. So they might be one of the first ones you pull.
Yeah, it's going to be them, and the anti-aircraft guns are definitely high on the list.
Candidates. Unless if your infantry are shot up, you can always pull them.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully you'll kill something enough that I can just, like, pull maybe 1 Stug or something.
Because you're starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. So it'll be a turn or 2 before you get tokens. Unless I get lucky and annihilate a couple of your units, but if that happens, that's a whole other problem.
Yeah,
for you.
exactly.
All right, so then my Soviet setup, I had 8 inches here. I got a platoon of 4, platoon of 3, armored cars, my anti-tank guns on the road so they can do a road dash. I've got the infantry, and then a unit of 3 T34s, a unit of 3 IS-2s, and then the battalion commander over there. So there we go. That is the table. Oh, victory conditions. Obviously, if I end the turn in possession of the end my turn in possession of an objective, I win. If you can hold me off for 9 turns, you win, or you break my company.
Let's do that.
Okay. Well, I've got my ace in the sleeve. I've got my IL-2s. We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
All right. On to Soviet turn 1. Before we get ahead of ourselves, though, let's see if airplanes come in.
We don't have to.
I could use
We could skip it.
my make your own luck, but I'm going to save my make your own luck because if I hit one of those, I'm going to use make your own luck for auto to basically have auto firepower.
It's probably a good decision.
All right, here we go. 4 up. Ah!
Oh, should have used make your own luck.
Should I use my reroll?
I don't know.
No, not yet.
You always ask me, and I don't know. I never know.
Yeah, you're not very helpful. All right, no, we're not going to use reroll. Soviet movement is done. These guys moved up. Those guys moved up. Basically, they're hiding behind the woods from these nasty, nasty elephants. My infantry dashed. The armored cars moved up. These guys road dashed down the road. And then over there, the IS-2s went around the woods. The T-34s went through the woods, and then the battalion commander crashed into the woods and failed his cross-check. His 2+ cross-check, he failed. So, there you go. Now on to shooting. Alright, first up, my armored cars are going to fire into the infantry that's dug in there in that church. So we're going to go ahead and fire 9 shots at them. Normally you're hit on 4s now. Boy, I miss you being SS.
I know, I'm so excited for this.
5s for concealment, 6 for gone to ground. I am within short range, so let's see some 6s. Alright, we got 2 hits. We'll put it on the 2 guys in the front row, Jake.
Just so I don't forget.
So
Alright, so
2
2
saves.
hits, you say?
Yep.
Alright. So this guy, good, and this guy, good.
Okay. Now we're going to start with the big guns over there. The IS-2s are going to fire at that Stu H, it looks like.
This guy right here?
Because he's in short range.
Yeah.
So that means you are gone to ground and concealed as well, so I'm looking for 6s. Now these guys did pretty good for me last time. Let's see if these are the same guys or a rookie crew.
Yeah, you rolled all 5s and 6s on them.
Alright, well, we hit them.
One's good so far.
Alright, and then you cannot stop Well, it's anti-tank 14, so theoretically you could roll a 6.
I'm not at long range.
Oh, you're not at long
so
range.
I'm at 7. If
Yeah,
I roll a 6,
6, you're 13.
nothing happens.
All right, so 2 up firepower.
Yep.
Got him. Do you want us to try to swap that?
No.
Okay. Oh, correction. We blew up that tank, but we keep forgetting. The first time we shoot these guys, we always forget. I need a 7 for those because they moved with their rate of fire 1 gun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot
So
about that.
a 5 or 6, everything stays the same. Because that's what we need. We need to roll a 6 and then a 5 and a 6 for 7s, I think.
I believe so.
Ah! Do I spend my lucky for that? No. So he's not destroyed.
Woohoo!
Now those 3 T34s are going to shoot at him.
Okay.
Okay. So
It'd be funny if
they're
you just
going to
killed
need
them.
6s because they don't have the stupid slow fire.
Well, they're 7s because they're long range.
no, I think those are short range.
Because he ruined. Yeah, here, let me double check just to be
Okay.
sure. Yep. And this one is out.
Okay.
So 2 are at 6s, 1 is at 7.
Here's the 2 6s. And the 7. Oh, let's see that 5 6. Ah!
Perfect.
We can roll that the other way. And I think with that, we're done. I don't think I have any other shooting. Oh wait, this guy
Main
could
guns, yeah.
fire 1 main gun shot over here at the infantry. Short range, I'm going to need a 6. Nope. Alright, Jake's done with his movement. What have you done?
Alright, I deployed my ambush.
Ugh.
88's right here.
Chuck.
Which is pretty. You pretty much knew they were going to go there. I've kind of just shuffled everything around a little bit. I left this Stug still, moved these 2 over this way. Company commander stayed still. I moved a lot of the infantry just backwards. There's now infantry in these buildings, and I pulled away from the front line because basically you could just walk up and assault me, and you kill on 2s. So I was kind of guaranteed to lose 3 stands. Now that I'm not dug in with like half the units here, I'll probably lose more, but who knows. I did do a successful blitz with the Elephants. I just blitzed them 4 inches over this way, so they're ready to shoot. And I moved the 2 Pumas. They're hiding behind this corner of the building, just waiting to pounce. And other than that, that's pretty much it.
Alright. German shooting up next.
Okay, to start off, I'm going to shoot this Stug into this T34 85 over here.
Okay.
So I'm long range. You're 3s, right? Normally?
Yep. 4's for range, 5 for concealment.
Exactly. So here we go. Nothing for him. We'll just move swiftly on to the commander.
Okay.
Same target. Same modifiers. We did hit once.
Alright, so that is AT11 versus my front armor 6. Goes to 7 for range. Let's see, a 5 up to bounce. We bounce it.
Nice. Okay. I'll just move on over to my Stugs.
Okay.
So all 3 of them will be shooting at T34 85s. I'm going to do these 2 together because they are a different gun.
And they're both at long range, right?
These both, yeah. I think, yeah. They are both at long range.
Okay. So same thing, 5's to hit.
Yeah. 2 hits.
Okay.
And then for my last guy, 2 shots, same targets. He is the one that was within 16, yeah. So he will need 4s to hit you. The worst. Okay.
Alright, so which 2 tanks are you hitting?
I'm hitting these 2 guys right here.
Alright, here's the guy in the middle. Penetrated and penetrated.
Okay. So the first one is destroyed, and the second one is destroyed.
My precious T-34s. Oh no.
All right. 88s now.
Okay.
We're going to shoot both 88s into the IS-2s.
Okay.
So we have 4 shots total. I'm beyond 16 inches
line
away.
of sight to IS-2?
Yeah.
If you go to, I guess you could go to the corner.
See?
Yep.
Easy peasy. All right, so 4 shots. Normally you're 3s, long range 4s. So I got 2 hits. AT-14 to your front armor 10, right?
10, yeah.
Okay.
Are both of them long range?
Yes, because I have to deploy at long range.
Okay. So my
we'll
front armor
do
10 goes to an 11.
These 2 guys right here. So
Alright.
that one's closest to you.
Here's the middle guy. 11 plus 1, that's penetrated, and the next guy,
oh no,
another 1.
All right, so the first one destroyed, and the second destroyed.
All right, that's a lot of 6s in a row.
Yeah.
That goes to all the people telling you to burn your dice last game.
It's swinging back for this one. Or 4 shots. Elephants. 4 shots into these assault guns.
Okay.
So hitting you on normally 3s goes to 4s because of long range.
I think he's shooting over a wall here.
Oh yeah, that is true. He is over that tiny, tiny wall. So this is his dice, so he gets 1 hit, and then the other guy, hitting on 4s, gets 2 hits.
Alright, so I assume you want the front 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I think these guns get a 3-up save, but let me double check. 3-up save, guy in the front. Failed, and the third guy passed, so 2 firepowers.
Okay, so the first one destroyed, and the second one failed, I'm pretty sure, but I'll double check.
Okay. Alright, and with that, that's the end of the German turn. You feeling pretty good about that?
That was pretty good. I was expecting to kill 2 T-30-45s, and I was going to be happy with my turn if I killed at least 2 of them. But the fact that I also killed 2 IS-2s was pretty awesome. I think I'm just used to my 88s whiffing a lot. So they definitely showed up, and you also, I rolled pretty average-ish, but then you rolled terribly.
My saves,
Yeah,
yes.
you failed just about everything, except for the gun team save over there.
Alright, so on to Soviet turn 2. First things first, are you ready for this, Jake?
Yep.
Airplanes.
I'm feeling good, so that means you're not going to get it.
4 plus.
You going to use your reroll?
Yeah, I might as well use a reroll. I need him in now, or I'm not going to have any army left. Right?
Yeah, that's probably true. That's fine.
Yeah, that's the majority facing. Alright, so they come in. Although I needed that reroll for the ranging end part.
Well, that's why you got the auto 4 plus.
The auto 4 plus, which I
Yeah.
want to save for firepower, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Alright, so I'll do Russian movement. I'll be right back. Okay, I need to make some morale checks over there. My 1 remaining IS-2 fails, so my company commander is conveniently right there. And he sticks around. And then the last T-34 in that platoon, he sticks around as well.
And he can survive.
Okay, movement is over. These guys blitzed and moved full speed through. These guys went full speed. They did not blitz. Those guys drove up. Those guys walked up. These guys pushed their guns down the road. Over there, those guys are all staying put for full rate of fire. And then over here, this is my long bomb. I need something to be successful here. So he's probably going to drop a bomb somewhere in here to maybe not cover any terrain, but still get those 3 tanks. So let's go ahead and we'll start there, Jake. So why don't you get your AA ready?
Okay.
All right, your AA is ready to fire at my planes.
Yes, so I got 10 shots, and I
Okay.
need you to roll some 1s.
All right.
So hitting you on 3s, right?
I'll double check. I think
Or-
they're 4s.
Oh, yeah, it's 4s because you're flying.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so 4s. Oh, that was not a good roll at all. So I only hit you twice out of 10 shots.
Okay, so you hit me twice, so that's 2
Double 1s.
2 ups.
Here we go.
Oh no!
Well, we're halfway there.
Well, this won't affect the bomb drop.
It hasn't meant anything yet, but I did kill
Well,
one
you need a firepower.
again. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I got it still. Oh, it's so hard to kill these. No, I failed.
Yay. Usually that's successful. You
Usually.
usually kill one, but it doesn't do anything to the attack.
Yeah. AA are honestly probably my first platoon to go, just because that's normally what happens.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to drop this bomb. And we need a 4 up to range in. Got it on a 5. Okay, we're ranged in, so now we're going to try to hit this guy. You guys are all hit on 4s, so it's going to be this guy
Okay.
first. So let's got the hit, then the second elephant, and then the stug in the tree line. All 3 are hit.
These are the most successful planes ever.
Okay, so your top armor 2, think the bomb is a 5.
I believe so.
So if you want to go for him,
Yeah, the one closest to
1
me.
or 2, 3 is good. All right. Oh, so that one's
It's
penetrated.
failed. I'm going to use my reroll though.
Your reroll.
Yeah.
Good choice.
So good.
Okay. Next elephant.
Good there.
Okay, and the
then
stug.
the stug is only a 1. Good. Nice. I got lucky there.
All right, and then these guys fly off. Finally, you can't say your lucky doesn't pay off.
Yeah, that was like I think the first time in like 5 games lucky has actually worked.
Because that would have saved you, I don't know, what's that, 15 points? Something
yeah.
like that?
Yeah, so that was close. Because you're a 2-up firepower, aren't you? Or...
No, it's a 4-up firepower, but I would have used my card to automatically destroy
it. Yeah, so that was close.
All right, well, that's not good. Now all my T34s are hanging out to dry. All right, we'll go into Soviet shooting. All right, these 4 are going to be firing over here into these stugs.
Cool.
So we're going to need 7s.
Yes, because I didn't shoot it all or anything.
Concealed, gone to ground, long range. So it's such high numbers, but doesn't matter. All right, these guys are going to fire their machine guns at the guy who moved.
That's a good idea.
So that's going to give me 12 shots. So let me get enough dice here. All right, we're going to go ahead and shoot machine guns. We're going to, each one can see different kinds of targets. So this one first. They're all targeting the same guy.
Yeah.
We're hitting you on 5s. So we've got 2 hits so far. Then we've got the guy in the middle. He hits 3 times.
Mister, I'm not going to roll a whole lot of hits.
And this guy can only hit 2, and he misses everybody. So that's 5 hits total.
Yep.
So it's going to have to go here, here, and here for sure. I don't think they can see anybody else.
Well, 2 have to go to
So
him.
we'll double up there.
Yep.
All right, make your saves.
Okay, so the guy in the front, I kind of hope he dies, actually. Good. So now I'm safe from the cars shooting at me. This guy right here, he's dead, and the guy back there.
That was just 1 on him.
Oh, well, he survived regardless.
All right, over there, the IS-2 is going to go ahead and fire at the...
Stug?
No, let's go at the... I don't know, the 88's at long range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with the stug. So we're going to hit you normally on a 4, 5 for concealment.
Correct.
And we got it.
Nice.
So, oh no, you can't make a save at short range.
Nope.
2-up firepower. That time we really got him.
Yay, he's actually dead.
And then, while Jake smokes that up, we've got 2 T34s firing, the HQ and the 1 survivor.
Okay.
They're going to go ahead and go into the 88s because everybody's at long range, so it doesn't really matter. So you fired, you're concealed, so I need 6s at long range.
Okay.
And I'm just going to roll them all together, even though technically they're 2 separate units. But
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter. That's
No hits.
all misses. And with that, I think that is the end of Soviet turn 2.
Cool. Unpinning my infantry, first thing.
I think that's
no.
good. I think they're 3s, but
We'll
you might want to
double
double check.
check.
Yeah. And then,
But let me re-roll it just in case. It's a 4, so I know it's at least a 4.
okay.
So they're good.
And then
Because my company commander's here. Sorry, that's why.
the company commander's there,
Yeah,
and
and
the
the platoon leader's right
commander's there. Yeah, and that's always an important thing. Keep that company commander within 6 inches of your platoon commander, and you can have those sweet, sweet rerolls.
That's why he's in this spot. He's actually touching like a bunch of my platoons right now. So.
All right, and then you need to, since you still have 8 units on the board, you need to pick 1 to pull off the table.
Awesome. I will be pulling off my anti-aircraft guns.
Oh, good. German movement is done.
Yes, so I didn't do a whole lot of movement because I just don't really need to. I moved these 2 stugs over. Him to get within 24-inch range to use his gun, and then he just came around too so he can see someone. So they're kind of poised and ready to wipe out this flank. I dug in the infantry, so that was pretty lucky of me as well. And then my 2 elephants over here, they stayed stationary just because I want the shots. I was silly when I did a shoot and scoot earlier. I don't know if we said that before, but that's why they're here and not slightly farther forward. I did block his shot. I didn't mean to do that, but I am. So I think his only target really is these scout cars here, which it honestly isn't the worst target.
You don't want to just try to move him through the woods?
Not really.
Okay.
Because then I'll get just one shot somewhere, and I can potentially kill 2 cars, which would be cool.
All right.
So yeah, so that's pretty much it. If I have a similar turn to my first, it could be quite devastating, but we'll see.
Yeah, you think?
We'll see. Okay, we're going to start with this unit of 3 Stugs, the unit I half moved here. So the one that's stationary is getting 2 shots. I'll throw in one more because his friend is right next to him.
Okay. Who are they
aiming
going?
at your commander.
All right, so that's normally a 3, 4 for range, 5 for concealment.
Yep.
So let's see 5 ups.
Oh, we got 2 5-ups.
All right.
And then the little one, the little gun, hitting on a 5-up as well. No.
Okay.
So just the 2 normal.
All right, the 2 normal.
And so this has to splash into someone, right? Because they don't both
you
go on.
targeted the leader?
Yeah.
Then I think they can both go on, but we'll double check. All right, so those 2 T34s are hit. So we'll go ahead and roll for my battalion commander. I need a 5 to
And
bounce.
just for everybody knows, because I didn't know this exactly, so I don't know if anybody else knows, but I targeted the company commander, and the person who is shooting gets to pick where it splashes off to from the commander, which I didn't know. I always thought it was the other person.
Which is if it's an independent team like a company commander.
Yeah, exactly. So I elected to put it on that T34.
All right, let's see a 5 up for the battalion commander.
Nice.
And the other guy. Nope. So that's a possible bail.
Okay, 3+. No.
Okay. So they survive the first Stug platoon. Let's.
Yes, so I'll use the company commander next.
Okay.
Same target.
All right.
My company commander on your company commander.
That's 5s.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, and then these 2 remaining Stugs here, same target.
Okay.
That time I hit once. Thank goodness you're not 4s.
So it's got to be the company commander, but I'll try to swap.
Okay.
Nope.
Dang it.
So
I was
company
hoping that was
commander.
for armor.
5+.
No.
Hey, he bounces it. Good thing I tried to swap and
I know,
get that
right?
2 out of my system. All right, but these are the really scary things, is your 88s.
Yes, so I'm actually going to split the 88s. I'm going to do 1 here and 1 there. I'll be greedy.
You're getting cocky over
I just need to kill tanks, honestly. I don't really care about the guns in between here.
Okay.
Yeah, so here we go. So 4 shots. So 2 into your commander, 2 into the IS-2.
All right. What you doing first?
Commander.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
IS-2.
So these are just hit on 4s.
Nothing. Wow, that was terrible.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of the luck I need. Of
Exactly.
course. Let's see if it carries on over here.
Yes, so this is pretty self-explanatory here.
Yeah, 2 there, and I'm assuming 2 over here, so you're not getting concealment.
Exactly, yeah, I'm shooting at that guy. That's
So the only thing you'll have to do is he needs to line up to his target. But if that's what you want to do.
yeah.
And then he's fine because he's staring right at his target. All right, which one do you want to shoot first?
I'll shoot this guy first.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's short range.
Yes.
So just 3s.
2 hits.
All right. Well, I can't.
AT-17.
Versus my front armor 6.
Interesting.
You beat it by 11.
Here, I'll let you use a D10. Oh, wait. All right, 3+ firepower on the lead guy.
Okay.
Destroyed. And then the guy next to him.
This guy.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Destroyed.
All right. And then you got this one over here.
Yep, so 2 shots needing 4s this time because you are far away.
Yep.
1 hit.
All right. And firepower for that.
You don't want to make an armor save?
It's still 16 versus...
How awkward.
Or 17 versus 6. Or 17 versus 7.
Firepower. Ah, dang it. I punched right through you too perfectly.
Yeah. All right. So, and I would try to splash that to the back behind guy.
Okay.
Doing it out of order, but so it's this guy you bail out,
Okay.
and then you kill those 2 lead guys. All right. Any other shooting?
Yes, all the Stugs are going to fire.
Okay.
So 4 shots into the T-34s closest to you.
These two.
Yep.
Here.
Exactly. And then the other Stug into the cars.
All right. Let me put this down here so we remember he's bailed out. Okay. Let's go ahead and go. You've got 4s because of range.
Yep. So yeah, 4s. Here we go. 2 hits, 2 iron crosses.
All right. Let's see if I can match them with.
And they're both on the lead tanks.
On the 2 lead tanks?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see if we can match it. This guy. Yep.
Good so far.
And we need it. Nope. Firepower.
3+. Destroyed.
All right, so he's destroyed. All right, next.
That is actually everybody, I believe. Yep, that's everyone.
All right, on to Soviet turn 3. All right, next up, this guy's firing, but Jake did it off camera.
Yep.
So he killed 2.
I killed 2 with 2 shots.
Convenient. All right, let's do some morale checks. We got this platoon here on a 4-up. The 1 armored car. I think that one drives away.
Yes.
He leaves in a hurry. Then over there we've got my 1 remaining IS-2.
Yep.
And the reroll from the company commander. Whew.
Still there.
And then the 1 T34 that's over there. 4 up. Yeah, he sticks around.
I'm really good at knocking your units down to 1 guy left.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's go to movement. Over here, we're going to try to bail back in. And we do. And then, we're going to roll for airplanes. I almost forgot.
Okay.
You didn't say anything.
Why would I? I have forgot to.
There we go. All right.
You need them. You definitely need them now.
All right. Yes, we do. I think we're going to do kind of the same thing.
Yep.
Probably target that same spot so we get you out of cover. And you don't have anything to stop me this time.
Go. Let's face it. I don't even know what the math is for me shooting both of those guys down in a turn, but it's got to be lower than 1%. Like,
I'm sure it's more than that. It's not good, but you got to figure you need to roll
5s.
5s. Oh no, you hit me on 5s, right? Or 4s. You hit me on 4s.
Oh yeah, I hit you on 4s because only on 5s when I'm in the woods. So yeah, I hit you on 4s, so I have 10 dice, so that's 5 dice, right?
And then
you make 2 up saves.
So on
maybe
odds,
you fail 1.
Yeah, odds are probably 1.
And then after that, I have to pass another 5 up.
Another
right,
5 up.
I don't know what the percentage is, but it's really tiny.
All right. So let's continue with movement now. All right. So let's go ahead and start off with these guys.
Okay.
So we're gonna range in on a 4+. Range in on a 4+. Range in on a 4+. All right.
Oh,
Planes.
so sad.
You were talking about planes always getting their points back?
Well, only because I use lucky. I feel like that shouldn't be the factor of planes are good or not.
All right. Over here we got 1 shot into these guys at the woods. I've moved into close range. So we're hitting 4s, 5s for concealment. Nope. And then we're going to get 3 shots, same guy, looking for 5s.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I think I can see everybody, so. Ooh, bless you. All right, it's 7 versus 12. Jake, if you want to go this way.
Yeah, so closest to you, safe.
Bounce.
Next, safe. And last one, penetrating.
Okay. So, that last guy is dead. Sorry, and I forgot to move that infantry up, but we've got a couple of those guys up. All right, back to shooting. We've got an IS-2. It's going to be firing at an 88.
Okay.
So it's going to be 1 shot, hitting you on 6s for long range.
Yes.
Well, let's see it. Hey, we got it.
Wow, you're being very accurate so
All
far.
right, let's see that save.
Okay, 3+, I believe, right?
It's a 3 or 4 up.
I'm
It's definitely a 5 up. And then we've got 4 shots from my 2 remaining T-34s over there, and they're going to go into the 88s as well. We're looking for 6s. And we got 1. So let's see another save.
Failed it.
Alright, and then it's a 3 up firepower. we got him.
Nice. Which one were you aiming at?
The closest one.
Okay.
I really don't want to kill you, but I'm going to shoot your guy here with the 3 teams with SMGs.
Okay.
So we're hitting you on 5s. Oh no, 6s. They didn't shoot, right? They're gone to ground.
They're concealing gun to ground. Yeah.
Yep, 6s. So we got 2 hits.
Okay.
So we'll do that guy. I think that's the only guy they can see.
Yeah, with their guns are so short ranged.
All right, then we're going to do the assault, and really we're just going to have 2 guys go. We'll do these 2.
Okay.
All right, so defensive fire.
Yeah, so it's everyone within 8 inches of my team or your teams?
Of the assaulting team. Of
Okay.
the assaulted team. So
Okay.
for you, it's from your team.
Yeah. So let me just figure out who's shooting.
Okay. Actually, I'm not going to assault. I didn't realize that all Jake Stugs could shoot.
Yeah, I had like 15 shots into you, so I let him move it back.
All right, so that's it for Soviet turn. So on to German turn 3. All right, that 88 needs a morale check.
Yeah, so here we go. I think it's a 4-up. Yeah.
Okay, he's good. And at the start of Jake's turn, this objective goes away. At the start of turn 3.
Alright, I'm ready. So here we go. I'm going to crush this flank now, like I said before.
Do you want to do your movement first?
Oh, yes. So here's my movement. I moved this guy back, drove through the woods backwards, only so the 88 can see the IS-2.
Okay.
Over here, I stayed stationary with pretty much everything else. Yeah, even the elephants are staying stationary as well, just because they can see T-30-45s. So why move? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Did we say I got rid of my Pumas?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I got rid of my Pumas.
Yeah, you had to withdraw a platoon.
Yes, I almost did the single 88 because, right, he's taking morale checks and stuff like that. The only reason I didn't is, 1, because it's an 88. But 2, I'm going to have to remove another platoon the following turn anyway. And even then, I wasn't going to use my Pumas for that following turn. So I'd rather have one more shot of 88 before it goes.
Now you might want to look at him. I'm not sure if he can see anyone with his house T-34 wise. So I'm not sure if that's going to change your movement, but you might want to consider it. All right, so and he can see over here.
Yeah, because right, you turn to face assault guns, and with that turn, he definitely sees.
All right, where do you want to start?
Let's go ahead and start with the elephants. Why not? 'Cause that's fun.
Now let's check the range here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be short range and short range.
Yep, so 4 shots needing 4s because of that tiny little wall.
Yep.
We hit you twice. Armor save.
All right, you want to go to those 2?
Yeah, yes,
All
let's
right,
do that.
the front guy, 3 up.
He's bailed out.
Okay, and the next guy?
Next guy is bailed out as well. Dang it.
Okay. Well, that's a test on that unit if they survived the Stug shooting at him.
Yep, so we're just going to go straight into that now. So 4 Stug shots, same target, targeting the lead tank.
Okay. Those guys just need 3s.
Yeah. Which I only get 2 of.
Do you want to hit the 2? Or no, sorry. Those 2 are bailed out.
Yes, so 1 on the lead tank and then 1 on the healthy tank.
Okay, so the bailed out tank, you penetrate.
Let's see if we blow him up. No, we do not, so he's double bailed.
We'll do the morale check right now. 4 up. He's good.
Good.
And then the healthy guy, firepower.
3+. Yeah, here we killed
him.
1.
All right, so 2 bailed and 1 destroyed.
Alright, this unit of 3 now. We are going into the commander again.
Okay.
So 4 shots of normal Stug firepower.
Still needing 5s.
Yes. 1 hit.
All right, let's see if 5 up to bounce. I'm assuming this is the
Commander.
battalion commander?
Yes.
He bounces.
And then the next guy, he gets 2 shots. I forget what this gun is called.
Stu H.
Oh yeah, it's an H, that's right. 1 hit there. Same target. 18,
well, it'd have to go to the, because that's all 1 platoon, so that one would have to go to the other T-34.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it all happened at once.
Yeah. So it's 10 versus my friend number 7. So let's see if 4 to bounce. Nope, firepower 2+.
Oh yeah.
Got
Boom,
him.
got him.
Ah, joke's on you. That's just 1 less morale check I have to take.
I know he's gone now.
Okay, cool. So we have these 2 Stugs left. So both of them are shooting at the commander.
Okay.
So 4 shots there. 5s.
Yep.
1 hit.
Ah,
Fail in armor.
5 up again. Yep.
3 plus. 3 plus. There we go.
I got him.
So can he could jump to the ice too, right?
If he gets I forget what that
3
value
plus?
is. Definitely.
Yes,
All right,
it's definitely that. So the commander is now the IS-2.
Yeah.
He got upgraded. Now I'm going to shoot an 88 into the IS-2. This is what I thought was going to happen, which is why I kept the 88. So you're in the open. So 4s. 2 hits.
Okay, so
Can
my
you make double awesome save?
front armor 11.
Yep.
So I need a 3 to equal 4 or higher to bounce.
Oh,
So
here
1
we go.
firepower.
3 plus firepower. Oh, and he's out of here.
Oh, okay.
He ran to his new tank and then.
Does he run off the field? Yeah, he
No.
he runs
He
away.
doesn't run off the field. He dies like a coward in his tank.
He runs off the field, vowing revenge upon you.
Burning death.
And with that, that's the end of the German turn. That's kind of brutal.
Yeah, that was a really good turn. Yeah, we finished crushing this flank, so we killed 3 tanks over here, and we killed 1 over there and bailed out 2.
You kill 1 and bailed out 2. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not looking good for the Russians.
What do you mean?
Well,
This is just the reconnaissance force. The real force isn't here yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right, on to Soviet turn 4. All right, we're going to try to get back in on a 4 up, the guy in the lead and the guy behind him.
Dang it.
Okay. So that'll work. And then
Morale check for that guy.
morale check for this guy. Let's see, another 4 up. Nope, he runs away. He hits it. All right, and then that's all the morale checks I need because I don't have an army on that side of the table anymore.
Nope.
So airplanes. Let's see if our airplanes come in on a 4 up. No. Okay. No airplanes.
Poor airplanes.
All right. So I have
they're
2
pretty
tanks
much
left.
Out of the game.
So I have 2 units in my core. Oh no, I've got 3. These guys are core formation too. All right. I'm not close to breaking yet. All right. Let's see what we can do here. Movement is over. I've pretty much consigned myself to the fact I'm not winning this, but for the
There's the 1%
honor of the
chance.
Soviets, I'm gonna try to hurt you somehow. So basically, those guys moved up. They moved over here so that they can assault and hopefully eliminate all that machine gun fire over there.
That's a tall order.
Then over here we've got these guys moved up so they can see this guy, but that's really the only guy they can see in heaven range.
Okay.
And then these 2 guys are just going for it. They're going to go capture the objective and win me the game.
Got it.
And that's it. So all right, here we go. Are you
Okay.
ready for this? We'll just go straight into shooting.
I'm ready.
We're going to have 4 shots plus 1 guy who blitzed. Gives me 5 shots total over here.
Okay.
I'm positive that's long range.
Yeah.
So normally 4s, 5s for concealment, 6 for long range. All right, we got him once.
Okay. AT.
AT-12.
Okay. I'm front armor 7, so it goes to 8.
Okay.
And I fail it on a 1.
All right, I forget if it's a 3 or 4. We'll double check. Oh, I guess I got to double check. I overestimated my gun. It's AT-11, but you still failed the firepower, and the 3 plus is not enough. It's a 4 plus firepower, so the 3 fails. All right, these 2 guys, 2 shots into that guy.
Okay.
They're going to need 5s, short range, concealment. I got you once. That's 12 versus your 7,
Yes, sir. Failed it.
and a 3 up firepower, so
Nice.
he's dead. All right, we're going to go straight into the assault phase. I have 2 teams move forward to assault. So Jake's going to get some defensive fire here.
I did ask why you didn't want to shoot, just so everybody knows beforehand, but he doesn't want me to remove that team.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, let me look at my shots here. So we got this guy here, 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 here. So it looks like all the infantry are gonna get to shoot. Who did you assault with? These,
Just those 2.
just those 2 guys? Okay, cool.
He might be outside of 8
Yeah, let me check.
because it's from to your team.
Oh yeah, so just barely out. Looks like that guy too. So it looks like these 4 teams.
Okay.
So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Yep.
Hitting you on 4s?
Yeah, 4s, because
Is your 3s normal?
that's all in the woods. Yep.
Cool. So we got
Exactly 5.
exactly 5 hits. So you got 3 on the front, I guess, and 2 on the back.
All right. Oh, well, that guy's dead, and the other guy's okay. And then they would fall back.
Well, except for that guy.
He's falling back to heaven. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Or wherever they go.
All right. What else you got?
Yeah, I like how you say that. Well, I think looking at that, I think it's pretty safe to call it.
Yeah. The closest way of you winning is like your T-34-45s could totally drive through the woods and just get on the objective. But in my turn, I would just pull back an elephant to the objective and probably leave one to shoot you twice.
I guess actually we should play it out, because if these guys survive and somehow I get them on there,
That is.
you need to contest it.
Yeah. So let's go one more.
Let's see, what
It's
is
still-
this? Is it your turn 5
Or
your turn 4?
I've
No,
removed
this is
3 units. No, 2 units. I've removed 2 units now. 'Cause
Okay.
I'll remove the 88 now.
okay. So first turn you didn't remove anything. Second turn you removed.
Oh, half tracks,
tracks.
88s, and Pumas. So I moved 3.
So you're on turn 4.
Yep.
Okay. So that doesn't go away until your turn 5.
Correct.
So yeah. So we'll stick at it, and
Yeah.
you kill these guys. My company's broken anyway.
Yeah.
So just put all the firepower. I guess it's not broken. I still have those guys, but there's no way I
They
can
can get to the objective.
get to the objective in
Yeah.
time. So really, it's what can you shoot at these guys to kill them?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, yeah, let me just do my movement and see what I can get over there.
All right. First step, we got to do some bailing back in. So he's bailed out.
Yes.
You roll the 4, which gets him back in.
I did. Sorry, I did it off camera. I was
And
too
then
excited.
you need to roll again for that platoon to see if it sticks around.
Yes.
And it does.
Yes, it does.
So that's the first hole in my master plan.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help you.
Okay, German movement is done. What have you done?
So basically, I just tried to throw everyone over there. I also did get everyone out of my holes to machine gun you to death, but I don't think we'll get that far. So I moved 1 elephant back, so if you get to the objective, I can still contest it from you. Left him here. He pivoted in the shooting phase. He's going to shoot you now.
Okay.
So here we go.
2 shots, hitting on 3s.
Yep. 1 hit. 3+ firepower. Destroyed.
All right, so that's 1 guy destroyed.
Yep. And then I'll do the guy closest to you.
All right, this guy. Which
No,
one
like
was the elephant target?
Yeah, the one
This guy?
closest to you. That's what I was
This one.
Yeah, that one.
All right, I'll try to swap over here.
Use him as a shield.
Yeah, hey, okay.
Dang
so
it.
he's destroyed. Basically, I'll just swap them that way, and he's destroyed.
So basically, now you have cover. Except
Not from
this
him.
Stug.
Not from him.
This Stug's gonna kill you.
So 2 shots, hitting on 3s.
2 hits.
Ah, but I get a
11.
save here.
You do.
My fate is in my own hands. And those hands say no. 2 firepowers.
7. Well, 7 plus 4 is 11. So
I don't have a front armor 7. I have
you're
front
front
armor
armor
6.
6, that's
It's
right.
only at long range.
3+. You're destroyed.
All right, and I think with that, we're going to call it a rather short and brutal game. Good game.
Good game.
All right, so let's go ahead and do our post-game show right here.
Yeah.
So, first off, Jake, what did you think of the mission?
Mission's good. It reminds me a lot of just fighting with draw, except long ways.
Yeah, I think that's the gimmick of this
Deployment
mission.
is slightly weird and different, and like with objectives and whatnot. But other than that, it's pretty much the same thing. I typically always do well in fighting with draw because I'm used to starting with 60% on the table, which is maybe what this mission should be, because starting with 100% is a little rough. Like my opening shot, I had just so much here, and like Stugs and 88s galore, and just everything. So yeah, the mission's okay. It was very good for me, obviously, and my company is also designed to do what it just did, right? And I think it did it very well. And right, me having longer range than you and better armor than you, like sure your AT was better than me minus the elephants, but I don't think that matters.
Well, T-38 versus a Stug, it's a wash. It's one better AT, but you're one better armor.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it about equals up the same. But the big tipping point is you're hit on 4s.
Yes, which was huge, and right, I haven't been hit on 4s in a while. So I think that was definitely a huge part of the game. The other ginormous part of the game, too, was you didn't take smoke, which...
I'm taking smoke from now on forever.
You did it to be different, just because we played with it a lot. Like the last 4 games, I think we played
just
with
last
smoke.
2 games.
Oh, last 2 games. It just felt like 4 games. But it is very effective for Russians, and honestly, if you're a Russian player, you should always be taking smoke. This is why. You could have driven up all of your tanks in one column, smoked, been like right here, and then the smoke goes away at the end of my turn, and you just stay stationary and throw everything into me. And that's basically what I did to you. So, right, like it would have evened that out, I think, way more. But yeah, it's definitely a really hard game for you to get a foot in the door, for sure.
Oh, well, and I think the board didn't do me any favors, but it was fun.
Yeah, I did have really great terrain just in general. Like woods was perfect, especially for Stugs. Like that's what Stugs do, is live in there. And yeah, that was super effective. And right, I wanted my infantry in the center of the board to slow you down, and then I could throw tanks back and forth. And I think on my end of the game, I probably did it pretty perfect. I don't really see any giant holes. Elephants were interesting. I still don't think I would ever take them competitively. Yes, they were helpful in this game, and they killed a good number of T-34s. I think they killed like 4. But it was also just the threat of them existing is huge, especially since you just can't do anything about my front armor.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was interesting, for sure. This unit's awesome, even though I didn't get to use it, the infantry unit. They just got shot up a little bit.
Well, the nice thing about them is you bought the 10 man strong, 10 stands.
Yeah, which
So
I really like 10 stands.
You can take some losses and it still doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, you take a few losses with the 7-man squad and you're down to 3 stands or 2. You know,
Yeah,
it's
you're
not a
feeling
lot.
it. And yeah, you killed a couple of stands off, but I'm fairly confident I could wipe this whole unit in my turn with shooting you and then hitting you in assault.
And
after
assaulting.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, overall, very good list. I had a lot of advantages in this game. I did get lucky with my lucky roll and saving an elephant, so that was definitely helpful.
Well, honestly, I don't think the elephants. I mean, if let's say I had gotten lucky and taken out both those elephants with bombs,
Yeah.
I don't think it would have changed the outcome of this battle.
I don't think it would as much. They definitely helped slow down the assault, so you would have been pushing that side way harder, and I would have probably had to swing around this unit of 3 Stugs that was right here to support this side.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been more interesting if you would have killed like 2 right away. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, right. The elephants just, I don't think they're worth their points.
The elephants are interesting because it's something I can't deal with.
Yeah, that's
the
the
front.
biggest thing, is you just can't hurt them.
So either you have to take their shots or you have to attack someplace else.
Yeah.
And those are your options. Or, like, I almost got air power to deal with it, but not quite.
Yeah, and they did force your IS-2s to basically deploy over here.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of open sight. That was kind of my thought process was, okay, I have this whole side, and I can sidle over just a little bit to shoot through this whole way.
Yeah.
So I knew you were going to come out of here somewhere, which was helpful, right? But I don't know. Overall, I just don't see them being practical in different missions.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, too. I built I set up the table not knowing what mission we were going to play. So I try not to build terrain based on the mission. Because it could have been, lengthwise, it could have been corners. But I thought it was pretty even distribution.
Yeah.
And then I didn't build my list or build your list based on this mission either.
Yeah.
Your list just happened to be an excellent counter to
For sure.
to my list for this type of battle.
Yeah, it fit the mission really well, and it fits fighting you fairly well as well. So,
Well, so if you're a German player and you're excited about German Bagration book coming out,
Yeah.
This battle report should definitely keep you excited.
being veterans or hit on 4s now is huge. Compared, I was playing a lot with that other book, so I was so used to being trained. But I feel like I just am not missing a whole lot from this list. Getting that +1 to hit me, like it almost feels like I have the same amount. I'm sure it's not, but it almost feels like I have the same amount of threats on the board.
I mean, it probably would have been closer. You probably wouldn't have been able to take the elephants. You probably would have had to swap in some panthers, maybe.
Probably, yeah. Or
SS
some-
Panthers in there,
Yeah. But even then, right? It's Panthers are still
you don't.
great.
Yeah, you pay with the SS. You pay extra points for those fearless ratings.
Yeah, which always isn't super great. But as long as you know what you're doing with your company commander and can keep him in a good bubble, and you're rerolling your 4-ups. So, yeah, I think that competitively, that's probably the way to go, is being hit on 4s versus 3s just in general, because the SS do not give you enough boons for getting that motivation. But but yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try out different German lists for sure. Get rid of the Elephants next game. Probably do some Brumbars because they're cool and they're different. So yeah.
All right, and then what we'll do is, so I'm wondering though, before we sign off, what if the roles had been reversed, and
You defending?
I was defending, would we have seen about the same carnage?
It would have been very different, and I think it would have probably been a more exciting game. I would have got to put the infantry on my Stugs, riding them into combat, so that's already pretty awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Elephants attacking, I think that would have helped a lot, just because I could have gone and found your IS-2s. So, like,
Yeah.
you would have had to probably hide your IS-2s.
Well, IS-2s would have been in ambush.
Or, yeah, even then, like, when they do pop, I'm going to hunt them down eventually. So that would have been, like, a big counter game there. I had 2 88s, so, they probably would have just been sitting back here and hopefully getting shots randomly.
Yeah.
But I think it definitely would have been different. But I don't know. It's hard to say what ifs and probablys in that situation. But
Yeah.
it would have probably been a tighter game.
Sure. All right. Well, there you go, guys. We do want to mention that if you want to see more Flames of War battle reports, check us out on Patreon.
For sure. We've done a lot of really fun and awesome games so far. And you get to see the Russians, using smoke. And it's almost like a completely different game.
Yep.
But yeah, so check that out for sure.
And then every month we release another battle report that's exclusive to Patreon subscribers. So
Yeah.
do check that out. We'll leave a link in the video description below. So there you go, guys. We appreciate you watching. We'll look at the carnage on the battlefield one last time.
And happy holidays.
And happy holidays. It's a happy German holiday.
Excellent.
The Soviets will go back to their campfires and bemoan their fate.
Oh.
So that commander who ran off probably gets shot by a...
He did not run off. He died in his tank.
He ran.
Like a dog.
And then, there you go, guys. Have a good time. Thanks for watching. Keep on worrying.